What's up everybody, what's going on? Going to bring you a wee video here. We're going to be looking at the Triforce Marcus Fenix statue that came in the Gears of War 3 Collector's Edition. So we're going way back to 2011 on this one. I was a big Gears of War fan, and really pretty much everything that came out on Gears, maybe probably up to the third one, I was all over it. Marcus, of course, was my favourite character, and this statue is probably one of the best looking collector's pieces I'd seen in a game up to that point. I'm kind of thinking that a lot of game companies now are getting a little bit lazy with their collector's editions and the stuff that's included in them. But this is a piece that I'll never get rid of. A piece I'm still impressed with even now. And allegedly, if my memory serves me right, this was taken from the actual polygons of the model used in the game. So this was done directly from the character model that they used in the game. This was sculpted, I believe, by Perna. This was when Gears of War was really hot. I mean, it was absolutely... I was obsessed with it. I'm not a massive gamer, but this was the only game that I ever got Xbox Live for, and had a lot of really good memories playing that game online, especially with Horde mode at the time, which was a fairly new thing in Gears. The yellow, in case you haven't played Gears and I wonder what this is, this is a emulsion, and this is basically the source of all the problems on Serra, which is the planet this game is set on. And I mean, I'm not going to go into too much detail, just giving you guys a look at him. Like I said again, I know that I'm probably sounding like an old record here. We're looking at the Lancer, which is the main weapon in the game, with a chainsaw by on it. Very popular, it became very famous. Quite an iconic image that represented the game. But like I said to you guys before, I know that these videos aren't world class, and like I said, I mean, I'm not a toy reviewer, I'm more of a, we're just sort of going over the collection, everything that I've collected over the years, and the things that I spend my money and time on. These all kind of like glow in the dark if it's exposed to light long enough, but it's broad daylight outside, so I don't know if we're going to get much coverage on that. But you could just see the sculpting, I mean, on the bricks and the kind of iron rods, the exposure. I mean, this was, like I said, this was out in 2011. So detailing on the statues, I mean, it was, I mean, even the treads on the boots, sculpting was absolutely beautiful. And like I said, this was from a rendered model of the in-game model that was used. It's just, to me back then, I mean, if you look at collector's editions of gaming now, they're getting lazier, you know what I mean? And I know that there's a lot of people out there that still collect, it's a COGS logo that everybody associated with Gears of War. But you just tell that there was so much love and time taken over each and every one of these individual statues. Marcus's tattoo that even looks like it's faded over the years. He's kind of got like a compass or a watch thing going on. His cog tags. But everything is just super detailed, and I mean, he's kind of like he's plastic, but he's got weight to him. He's not hollow whatsoever. But back in the day when this came out, it was like £100, £100, or maybe about $130, $140. I actually did go to the midnight launch for Gears 3, and I think there was only 3 people in the queue that actually bought the collector's edition at the time. But like I said, I was huge on Gears. I still love it now, but not as much as I did back then. So this was came from, like I say, the company was called Triforce, and this was their Marcus Fenix that came in the Gears of War 3 collector's edition. Take care of yourselves out there, guys, and thank you very much for checking them out, and stay tuned.